Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Judicials about to kick it away and get this season started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Louisville's offense will have the football first. Looking to throw on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man on the right. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Man, and this defense is reeling already. First play of the game, and you give up an explosive play in the passing game just like that. They better collect themselves and buckle up and get ready to go.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. On the run, it's O'Neal. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. He sees run. He's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Well, how about that play call? 3rd down, turn it around, hand it to the big fella, your fullback, and he does the work to get the first.
Quarterback keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're facing a 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Judicials will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Now they'll run it on the toss. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Makes the catch. Across the 25, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wheeler. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Cardinals line it up with a first and goal. He wants to throw it. On the run, still looking. Touchdown, Louisville! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And he's going to try to return this one. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And now this offense will take the field again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked number 12.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. Sweet cut there. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Give to Brown. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times, as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. On the run, fires downfield. Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Cardinals are on the move. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll run the option. Past the first down marker and still running. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here comes the option. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Throwing on the run. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On the move, he fires. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Wheeler. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Cardinals have this offense rolling. Just keep slinging it. Gonna take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Messer. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. To the air on second down. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Cardinals have taken it inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Messer. Touchdown Cardinals! A great catch and run for 6.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. The give to the fullback. Turning it on. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. And the Judicials will punt this one away. And the returner goes down. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There he goes. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Now on the option. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Judicials will call on their punt team. A low line drive and short kick. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. It's a draw. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Cardinals will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so...
Turning on the Jets. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Power football with the run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Military stun.
Toss sweep right. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Trying play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Field goal is good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Got the first down and still on his feet. Got a lot of room to the right.
this offense was going to be more conservative in the second half after all the success they had in that first period. Think again. They waste no time taking a shot on their opening drive early on, and they've already scored a touchdown here. This defense continues to be on their heels.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Backing up on the first two plays now to try to throw it in drive on third down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again? He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cardinals! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Give to the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to him on the ground. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Now the play fake. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it along the sideline. Off and running. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They want to run this quarterback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Delay of game, offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Okay, ready? Moves.
Gives it on the option. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got it.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Come on, set.
He'll do it himself.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll run play action. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt will be marked dead just inside the 45-yard line. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. He'll keep it himself.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll run it again. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Finds him out of the backfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
They'll go to the fullback, able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job.
Breaks into the open. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to get the corner. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Judicials send out the punt unit.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Messer. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll ride the hot hand. There he goes. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Still running at the 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now. Here's second and long. On the option. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Creates a little space. Turning it on. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
You know, I really like how this offense uses the QB in the running game because he might not be the fastest quarterback in college football, but he's got just enough that you have to respect him and you have to account for him defensively.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese, exactly what I said. Great get off, great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the running back. Powers through the defender. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Messer. Stumbled to the ground.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On the run deep down the right side. And he makes the catch at the 25.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still...
A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Messer. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Cardinals line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Fires on the move. Ball is loose. The ball goes out of bounds through the end zone. It'll be a touchback and a turnover for this offense. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up. Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the two-point conversion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent to them.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today, they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
The Judicials come to the line on 30 short, looking to keep the drive moving. A run for the quarterback. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Dances away to buy time. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were